Greetings and welcome to my Twitch channel and possibly my YouTube if the VOD makes it over there. This is a look at Gauntlet, and I was looking forward to this game for quite a while, and so I wanted to share that a bit with you guys and show you guys what's in the game. This is a $20 game on Steam at release, or if you pre-order you're probably paying about this $20 and then you get a couple little things, but I'll go into maybe what those are if I can show you those in a little bit. But first thing I wanted to show you was the settings. Display settings are pretty much like which screen are you going to play on. Do you want it full screen, which I do, but it's not showing full screen, so maybe I'll try that again. Resolution that you want it in, VSync on and off. We'll apply those real quick so I'm actually in full screen because it was still showing my start bar down at the bottom for me. I don't think the video was, but graphics, you have a brightness slider, which I think I actually need to go up just a little bit more on mine. Quick settings, you have low, medium, and high, which don't seem to change much. And then shadows, medium, high, low, occlusion, low, high. I've been playing with these trying to figure out what's best. Bloom effects, gore, classic mode. I don't know what classic mode is. I need to actually try that one out. And the FXAA setting. So this not a very graphic intensive game, just to say, but you know, it does look good for what it is, and it is a nostalgic game going from the arcade and the I believe there's an N64 game, and I remember playing the Xbox version with friends. I never actually owned the Xbox version. I had friends that owned it, and then we would play couch co-op, 4-player stuff. About the same as we did with Phantasy Star Online. We played Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2 quite a bit actually back then. And this is probably 2003, 2004 time zone, time era. So I don't know too much about this game. I just remember playing it. Occasionally it was one of those games that we just played. So I have my volume settings. They do have music on a different slider than the master volume and the effect volume, and they have the dialogue volume. You can have captions, which I normally play with just because I like to be able to read what's being said and stuff. And the controller rumble, which I don't have a controller, so that doesn't matter. So not much for settings for this game. So we'll go back. They have a start a game, which you can choose easy, normal, hard, where you have more gold, more and faster monsters. I think this is the way most people will probably play, is on the hard. Normal is, it's not too easy, but it's pretty easy. And then there's unfair, the, you know, hardest of hard arcade style modes where you have limited number of lives, I believe. I don't know. I tried to figure out how you get more lives, at least in normal, and so when you go in, we'll just click normal for now, you get to choose the warrior, the Valkyrie, the wizard, or the elf. So you have your choice, and then you can, it starts out as a private game. You can invite friends and whatnot, or you can make it a public game. You can kick people if you don't like them in your game, and then once you have the people you want, you can start. So we're just going to jump in for a second, show you a little bit with this in a solo thing, but then we'll go back and we'll do an actual quick game, quick join a game if we can. I've had pretty good success with finding quick games, but not always getting 4 players that stick around. Normally getting 4 players and then having one drop, or just getting someone who's impatient just starts the game. So first thing is, how does the gear and pre-orders thing work? If you pre-ordered, you got something like the bow, I believe was a pre-order thing. So you get this. The different characters have different things. These things don't seem to do anything stat-wise. They are pretty much aesthetic. So the default bow was this. I don't know. Can I rotate him? No. But it shows, you know, a couple different items. You can have the hood, or you can spend a bunch of gold and get the mask, which it says you have to prerequisite be an elf, have the Caverns of Magash 4 on least normal. On at least normal, on hard, hard. So those are the different difficulties on unfair. So I believe just having like the different helmet says, one, that you saved up quite a bit of gold, which each character has its own gold saved up. I believe, and it stays between games. I don't know how that works quite yet, but these seem to show that, one, you've earned a lot of gold, and two, what difficulty you've beaten the different act chapters on, or the different king or different bosses from the chapters on. So there's not a lot of loot to be had, but there is the slight different bows, and you do get to see the preview of that. So that's the loadout options. It does show you what is equipped and if it's owned, but I don't see anything stat-wise. I don't see that this is anything to make you tougher or stronger or do more damage. So if that is, it's hidden behind some invisible wall that I don't know. Then the other thing we have to spend our gold on is relics, and I've bought 2 so far, and they are 3,000 gold for the first tier, 6,000 for that tier, and then 12 and 24 for these. I don't know. I mean, you can kind of read what they do, and then what they do for their second and third rank. There's a lore and info button, which I haven't tried. I just want to see the lore on you. Hold on. Lore and info. Yeah, so I doesn't want to say anything too much. I got the gargoyle on this guy because I figured having something to fight for me would be cool, but figuring out how those worked was also another little thing that we'll show you. So you have different things: increased movement speed, attack speed, and then all enemies within a small radius around you are slowed for the second rank, and increased duration for the third rank. So the various small minor upgrades. It's nothing too super ridiculous, I don't think, out of any of these. I've seen a few people streaming and stuff showing the fire trail boots, which are actually kind of cool. Increased movement speed and creates a trail of fire behind that burns and slows enemies. And if you use one of those and go into a big group, you get kind of a good chain kill, probably, for a lot of the little minions and stuff. So it's pretty cool, actually. The other things I have not really seen. I haven't even really used the gargoyle since I got it. Demonic effigy. So I have yet to use that. I used this thing once, and it was an accident because I was trying to push different buttons. So I actually I keep meaning to change the key bindings, because just the default key binding layout is just weird to me for a keyboard. I mean, it might make more sense on control pad controller, but I don't have a good controller that I like to use right now, and I feel like this plays well enough on a keyboard. That's the next thing we'll talk about real quick. So those are the things that you can get. Let's talk about keyboard layout. Can I go settings? Control scheme. So use interact is defaulted to F. I don't know if there's a place to change these. I don't see it here, so I don't know. But for the elf, dodge roll is shift. That's fine. Movement is WASD, which is fine, and it plays kind of like a twin stick shooter, so your mouse, wherever it is where you're aiming. The emotes I have not used, because the arrow keys are in a funny place to be using when you're trying to use a mouse, so I feel like those could have been in better spots. They could have been ZXC or something. ZXC and V, probably, down here on the row. And then Relic 1, Relic 2, when you choose a relic, it asks you if you want to equip it, and it gives you Q or E as a choice. So I actually would prefer those to be 2 and 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere up there, just so I don't hit them on accident, or when I'm trying to use something, interact with a block or something that I'm trying to push, instead of pushing E, it wants you to push F, and that's just doesn't seem right. So I've actually hit the relic accidentally and used it, wasting a potion. So I felt dumb in that group that I was with. Settings, can I see there's nothing to change the controller settings, so beside maybe going to the INI files and trying to change something, doesn't seem like I can do that. So we'll drop back out of that for a second, and I'll back out of this. Did I back out? Back out. Yes, leave this lobby. We'll go to quick join. Oh, we can show Masteries real quick. Masteries is basically an achievement thing. It really, I haven't played the Warrior or Valkyrie, but if you look at when I've played the Wizard, it gives you a progress bar on how many things I've killed with fire spells, how many times I have killed that boss. I believe that's a boss, that's a boss. And then there's like the death row. And then I played the elf a few times. So I haven't really played much. As you can see, there's really, I've only killed like one boss with this one boss with the other one. Destroyed food 9 times with that one, I think. 9 times with that one as well. You have to use your bomb or sniper shot 50 times to get, on the elf, the ability to use your sniper shot and lob your bomb with it, which I thought was kind of weird. It should have just been a thing by default. The wizard has mostly like, that is, when you have not taken damage for 20 seconds, the next instant damage towards you will be negated. So the more you avoid, that's fine. Use fire spells, reduce the cooldown. Use cold spell, chilled spells, reduce the cooldown. Storm barrier. So, I mean, those are kind of reduce. These ones seem to be cooldown, reduces damage taken. I mean, they're nice little things that help, but they're nothing. You're not going to be like striving to get these things. They're just going to happen over time as you just play. They're just going to be, you know, you have died 10 times, or you've died however many times. Die 3 times in one session on a single floor. I think I actually did that on this guy. So die 5 times on one session on a single floor, and then the gold drop on death is reduced by 8% instead of 6%. So minor things. Take area damage until, or die from area damage, and that makes you reduce the area damage taken. That doesn't. That's max level, so it's not going to get any stronger or reduce any more damage. Rather, but you get a general idea when you check these out that they're kind of things that just happen. Kill 2,000 cultists, kill 2,000 grunts, kill 2,000 mummies. It's just something that's going to happen from playing, and it's very much achievements more than masteries. It's not a talent tree. It's not anything like World of Warcraft or League of Legends have. So it's a little bit different. There's no way to change your gear or anything, relics and stuff in here, which I thought there should be, but that's fine. That's a whatever thing. So quick join, and you get to choose easy, normal, hard, unfair. I think we'll try hard. I'm probably going to die a lot because I'm not going to be able to focus as well as I should. Looks like they are playing everything but the wizard. No, the whatever warrior. What am I? I'm player 2. It wants me to play the warrior. I don't want to play him. I guess it wants me to play him. So I'm playing the warrior for the first time. We'll see how this goes. When you start out, you don't really have any money or anything to use at the relic shop, so you're gonna have to go and just smash things and pick up gold and remember what color you are. But you know, same thing for everything except for the equip things. And I have a helmet, which I will equip, and I have a different axe. It's my axe, or this axe is a two-handed. Okay, so it doesn't really make much difference. They went in something, so I'm going in. They picked whatever act chapter thing while I was in the store, so we're just going. I'm not sure what my skills are. Pretty much just gonna click stuff and hope for it to go well. Over there you see the potion. Potions are used to use your relics, so you have these like 5 stackable things you can use. There's probably one in there. Normally, in like these little rooms like this, there's a potion, so I'll let someone with the relic grab that, and I'm just gonna keep walking into the wall because I'm not paying attention. Like that is my quick attack. Spacebar is my spin. Spin attack is on a cooldown, so sure and ooh, wrong button. Yeah, that's gonna blow us up. Nice. Okay. I don't know what that's... Oh, that's my charge. Okay, so I have a charge spell. It's alright. Can I run? Yeah, okay. This guy's a little bit different than the other one. Everyone plays a little bit different, but you get used to what you're playing, it's fine. Totally alright. Keeping track of which character you are on the screen when you're not used to playing it is a little difficult. I am playing the melee character for the first time, so I'm probably going to take chunks of damage, and this is the harder mode, so I don't know. Let's see. Spin and kill this thing, maybe. On other characters, it seemed like my left click didn't do any damage to that, so spacebar definitely should. Do a little bit of damage there. It's fine, it's alright. Let them do most of the work. I believe the warrior, barbarian, whatever he is one of the least favorites, it seems, in all the groups that I've played with. He's the one that either the person that's playing him leaves, or dies, or rage quits. It's a good time to explain the death when you die. If there's a coin, you can revive, but while there's no coins, you can't. So right now, we don't have any coins. I think it's easier to get the coins. It's like per enemy killed or things killed. There's this little bar when that goes up. Now they have enough and I can revive. I'm probably wasting more of their resources than I should by dying so early, but there's not a chat system or anything for them to complain. So, not that I've seen anything other than just the rookies. So, yeah. It does get to be a game of competition of who can get the most gold, and I haven't even been bothering to pick up gold. I've been talking, but when you have relics and when you have grab that key. Keys open doors. Can't open without it. Charge. No. This guy plays a lot different than the other one, so I'm sad that this is what I got stuck with in this group. But you don't really get much say in what you get because there's no communication in the game, in the lobbies anyways. There's nothing like other than just like hovering over the one you want and being stubborn and not changing until someone else changes, or giving up. Just settling. This is alright. I mean, this game is better for co-op gameplay, for sure. It's definitely a game meant for playing with friends on a couch, but oh, you want me to die. Even yeah, so this mode is definitely a lot harder just because of the coins taking longer to earn and kill more before you get them, and how it's a shared resource to earn those between everyone and fighting for food and money and stuff. It's one of those games that I think I remember having fun because it's kind of like, I'm going to get all the gold when I used to play with my friends, or I'm going to take all the food, or I'm going to blow up the food instead of letting you get it. And that's fun, and it's good for the couch co-op for sure. For Steam play and playing on the PC, it's probably not the most ideal thing. This guy's having a hard time killing the spawner, so things just keep spawning and he's going to just keep throwing his thing. It's almost time for someone to be able to spawn. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to be the jerk in the group. I'm going to let one of them do it, I guess. So we might just end up being stuck here. I don't know. So we got the mage back with the coin. So they're killing stuff. I'm just going to keep babbling about it. I remember having some good times. You know, it's a competitive thing. Sitting there with your friends, enjoying the fact that you can cause kind of a trolling situation with people that you're sitting right there with. That factor is kind of lost when you play this on a computer or PC with Steam. I'm sure you can probably play local co-op, by using controllers, but I don't have controllers to test it out with, so I can't just like hook up 4 controllers and go for it. But I believe this game has Arrowhead as one of the publishers, so people involved in Magicka has something to do with it, which you can kind of tell from the way the mage plays and the way he chooses the elements to make his different spells cast. It's kind of Magicka-like, and so they had local co-op for, like, you could have 4 players on your local machine if you own the game, so I would assume this game does, but I haven't tried it out. I can't say for sure how that works. Looks like we're done. We have died before we got another coin, so game over. So we didn't really make it that far, but that's how that game goes. I mean, you try and make it as far as you can, earn money, and you do get the mastery points for, say, died twice. I didn't get to die 3 times, so I didn't get that reduced gold drop. But that was my first time as a warrior, so I didn't. I killed 2 boxes, and I don't think I did anything else. 13 mummies. So I didn't do very much, didn't do very well, but you know, better with friends. I'd love to get some friends on Steam. I haven't seen anyone on my friends list that has the game. Let me see if I can invite people. It does not say that anyone has the game, so I can't see being able to tell this is just like whoever's online right now. So it'd be nicer if that sorted that out a little bit better, but yeah. That's what it looks like, basically. You're playing. I'll try and join a normal one and see if I can get a team. What do they want me to be? The warrior again? I hate the warrior. I'm not good with him. That person's already leaving before we even started, so that's sad. Or they loaded faster than us, I don't know. Yeah, they already left. Look at that. So this is what happens when someone leaves, then you're just out that person, so that's sad. I didn't make enough money to do anything with this guy. So there's, I believe, 12 chapters. All those, and then all those. All those over there, all those in the middle, and all those on the side. Each one of them has kind of 3 zones, I think, that you kind of run through and earn gold, and then the one that is a boss or a bunch of things to fight. I wanted to go over there. I don't know. This move. But they'll have like one final part of the act that is, you know, 4 spawners and a whole bunch of hectic stuff. And looks like we gotta put those in place. So there's kind of puzzly things to do, along with gathering the money. Being the fastest to gather the money, and then you have to try and figure out whatever the puzzle is in the room that you're going to. Yeah, you can have that. I don't want to jump over spikes. Getting used to the timing on the cooldowns would be nice. I'm taking a lot of damage for no reason. Compared to the ranged characters, this is just like the least fun character I've played. Which is kind of sad. As most hack and slash games, barbarian or warrior stuff seems fun. This one's just not so much. Nah, I like it. Oh my goodness. Some immunity when I'm doing something, but I don't know which skill it is. I don't know if it's my right click or if it's my space bar. One of them though. Definitely gonna go jack this food because I can. I need money. Hey, we're not spin there. It work. Yeah, this is bad. This is a bad character for me to play. I'm just not good with the melee. short time to wait to revive because we do have coins and we earn a little bit faster this mode, but or this difficulty. Charging is a good idea. So that's not my immunity thing. Not sure what it is. Sucks. Look like a noob. Killed again, huh? That's sad. But yeah, so you can see how the other characters are playing. Even from my screen you can watch their abilities when they go on cooldown and stuff. The wizard has to change between fire and I guess lightning, and he has about, I think he has 9 or 12 different combinations he can do, plus with like the shield and the lobbing bombs with other fireballs, force push, lightning. The ranger has a sniper, his arrows, and then he can lob his bomb or he can drop his bomb on the ground, and he can dodge roll. So there you drop the bomb. And you can see the cooldown on that works pretty well. You can see if you've got keys. The UI is, for what it is, this UI is pretty clean, pretty good. I think it represents everything pretty well. It shows how much money you've gathered or the team's gathered. I'm not sure. It's gotta be how much the team's gathered. It shows you like damage combos or for how many things you've had going.
Gloria is back.
None of us have anything to use this for, but I'm gonna grab it anyways. If I was playing with friends, I probably would eject that food just because I can, but I do not, so. Don't want to be a total jerk. I'll leave it. There's definitely a lot of those spawner things you're going to be fighting. A lot of stuff when there's 4 of them or so on the screen. I don't have the key, so it's gotta be that guy. Hold on long enough. Yes. So you can see how everything's working. If you guys are into this kind of game, I think it's pretty quick to be able to tell if you like this or not, and definitely I would suggest if you have friends to play this with, it'd be a lot better. I'm having fun just kind of tinkering around, and I'm hoping that some of my friends actually get it within the week, and they'll be ready to play by the weekend or something, or at some time when I can actually enjoy having a cool group. But for what it is, and even with just the hubbies that I'm playing with, it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm not having so much fun with the barbarian, but I can see why most people, when they get stuck with him, leave the group and just re-queue and try and join another group, which has happened a lot. So I haven't seen a lot of people even bother to play him. So he might be the least fun one here. So sad that I didn't get to show you the other class. Just like creep locked on that, I think. The warrior's back. Do we have a key? He cannot. There's a bit of humor to this game. It's definitely funny when you're smashing stuff when people need it. Tried to smash that, didn't happen. You know, when the mage kills stuff, it's oh, he totally killed that vicious food, and stuff like that. So a little bit of humor. I think it's enjoyable. There's it's minimalist as that goes, but there is also the random generated aspect of the maps and how stuff needs to go together. That makes the replayability seem pretty good so far. I don't know how well that'll carry on later or how much I'll be able to play this game, but I think a lot of the replayability will be playing with friends and stuff, so for a $20 price point, if you have to have friends, there is a 4-pack so that everyone can purchase it for $60. And I'm sure if that goes on discounts, it'll go discounted more for buying the comboed. I have a key. Which I don't know why they didn't have a pre-order discount where it was save more money, but maybe they did and I just didn't see it on the 4-pack. But it's alright. I didn't want to buy a copy for 4 people or anything, so not worried about it. In the meantime, I'm gonna smash things and have fun and try and figure out how to play this guy to the best of my ability. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having good weeks, and if you guys end up getting this game and enjoying it, let me know in some comments if you got some tips, because I don't really know. I didn't play the arcade game that much, and I only played the Xbox game a little bit, so minimal knowledge on this. Looks like there's a wall we can break with one of those. Break that and then we'll go. But key. That's it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe. Helps me out every time you guys do that. It brings my videos up higher in the search filters, and yeah. Do something stupid before I die. Yeah, I didn't do it. Check all the potions, all the gold, and take the turkey. My money.
I want them to think they're winning. Hey, you're not that bad.
Assistance.
What are you waiting for?
Stop wasting time.
Come on.
Yeah.